1985 Chicago Bears. All right, so now I'm making a football card video of the 1985 Chicago Bears. And why? Well, because I have a lot of memories about the Chicago Bears in the mid 1980s. 1984, obviously 1985, 1986. So I have a lot of memories about the Chicago Bears and especially the 1985 Chicago Bears. Some would say the greatest team of all time. I say the greatest defense of all time. Okay, so 1984, 1985, 1986, I was 14, I was in junior high school. 15, 1985, I was a freshman. In high school in 1986, I was a sophomore in high school. And I was playing football and collecting football cards. And so I have a ton of memories about the Chicago Bears during like these 3 years specifically. 1985 Chicago Bears, it just seemed they were on TV so much because they were so dominant. They went 15-1 during the regular season, and they just shredded in the playoffs. And as far as their record, the regular season record, 15-1, they lost to the Miami Dolphins. And I remember I watched that game, and I was real happy when the Bears lost. Dan Marino was excellent. And I just remember watching it up in my room, and I was just real happy when the Bears lost. So, what else can I tell you about the 1985 Chicago Bears? What else? They were just so dominant. And I remember talking with classmates and other football players and all that about the Bears, how dominant they were. Here's the 1986 Topps Bears team. Now, I've told you in other videos that, yeah, it says 1986, okay? But this is of the 1985 Chicago Bears because the Topps company, they have to wait for statistics and players information to come to them. And so, for example, the season is 1985, but all the information has to go to the Topps company. And so they produce these cards a year later, 1986. So anyways, so this is of the 1985 Chicago Bears. And so this is the Bears team right here. Peyton in motion, NFL champs. And if you turn it over, then you have the team, or sorry, not the team, but you have their record right there. Team leaders and record. So, and the playoffs right there. I mean, look at the playoffs. Bears and Giants. Look at the Giants, 0. Bears and Rams. Rams, 0. Bears and Patriots. Patriots, 10. I mean, they were killers. So that's why I got this card, is because, like I said, it brings back a lot of memories. And then, of course, here, the 1986 Topps Super Bowl 20, Jim McMahon right there. So that's why I have these two cards, because of the 1985 Bears. They were just awesome. I mean, they had 7 Hall of Famers. Mike Ditka, Walter Payton. Who else? On defense, Richard Dent, Mike Singletary, Dan Hampton. And they had two really good offensive linemen, Hall of Famers, Jim Covert and Steve McMichael. But then they also had a really good quarterback in Jim McMahon. And he was a really good quarterback in the 1980s. Went to the playoffs several times, Super Bowl champion. Jim McMahon was a good quarterback, not a Hall of Famer, but he was good. And then, of course, they have the fridge, William the Refrigerator Perry. And what else? Oh, the Super Bowl Shuffle, the video. That was pretty lame. But anyways, I make these football card videos because of the memories these cards bring back to me. Very special memories. They make me happy. And when I look at these two cards here, I think about the Bears in the mid 80s, especially in 1985. So, and I remember watching a lot of their games, regular season games, because they were so good that they got televised a lot. And then in the playoffs, I watched the playoffs, I watched the Super Bowl. And this is the game where I became a Patriot fan. Even though the Patriots lost, I became a Patriot fan because of this game. And here it is, 2025. And, you know, 40 years later or whatever, I'm still, the Patriots are my favorite team. But that's the reason why I have these two cards, is because they bring back a lot of memories of the mid 80s for me. 1985 Chicago Bears.